Hey everybody, we're going to do tonight, it's about almost 10 o'clock at night. A friend called me up, had a little bit of problem in his house. He wanted to do a blowout patch because he's moving out of here. We just touched some things up for him. And he wants these things here filled out, filled up. We already touched all the other holes up in the wall, but this here, I'm going to teach you how to do a blowout patch. Okay? It's a very, very simple thing. Just take your time, take the back, this is 1/2 inch drywall. What we do is we're gonna take the back of the drywall and we're gonna mark it. What you do is just hold it up here, okay? And just eyeball it wherever your side is. Come down about 1.5 inches or whatever. Doesn't even matter if you came down 2 inches, all right? What we're gonna do is we'll start it here, we'll make a little bit of a mark, and we'll make a little bit of a mark here. All right, then what we'll do is we're just gonna bring that across the top to meet each other. And then what we'll do is we'll take that mark and we'll line it up to the top and we'll eyeball this because this is gonna come down. All right, but what we'll do is we'll bring this down right around where our cross piece is. All right, see this? Now, what you're gonna wanna do is we're gonna wanna keep this here. This is gonna act as our tape instead of having to use some type of mesh tape. What we'll do is we'll strike this out like this. Just score it on each side. And what you do is right around where the line is on this side, you put your fingers, all right? And real easy, just break it. All right, when you break it, what you do is just pull off on it and you'll see the back of it. And you kind of use this hand here just to hold it a little. Don't rip it real hard. Just get it off there. All right, because you want to keep this paper. You're pulling that paper off and then you're good. All right, you're gonna do the same thing. All right, you'll get used to it. A lot of people, what they do is they'll put some type of piece of wood behind here and drill in and then mud this and mud that, and you're doing that forever. This actually strengthens it, sort of like if you ever had a flat tire, and there's a couple different ways. If you plug it, it really, they don't say that works for a long period of time. If you take the tire off and you actually go from the inside out, it lasts a lot longer and it has strength. You see all the excess here? We don't want that. So it comes off pretty easy. Just move it around in your fingers because you don't want to like put this on here and then have something rough that you're going to coat. And what we'll do is we'll check it to see if it fits. If it doesn't fit, we'll make the adjustment. So what we'll do, come in here, look at that. It's totally perfect. And what you do is you feel here all those edges, what I was telling you from behind here, okay? I like to pull this off because what's gonna happen is we'll put mud here, we'll put mud around here, and then we're gonna lay this down in here, and then we'll mud this tape right to it, okay? We have one here, we've actually, this will be our 6th one that we do. All right? Okay. Alrighty. Now we're into where we're gonna actually put some mud on here. So what we'll do is we'll pull this out. All right? Real easy. Just put a little mud. Don't put a ton of mud on there. You don't want a heavy buildup on there. You want it so it sticks. Okay? Then what we'll do, this in. Don't push it through. All right, now. One side, other side. Do not put a lot of pressure.
Let me go over here.
Okay? You know that's on now. All right, and then what we'll do is this. We'll just put a real thin coat. And this is actually 45-minute mud. So within 45 minutes, that should be pretty good and sturdy. And we can coat it again. See how nice that is? Put that back in there. You can always hold the side, pull it off. Don't put pressure on it though with your fingers. All you're doing is just keeping it taut. We'll leave that one. Let's go to the next room. These are the bigger ones. No different. A little bit. Looks like there's something in the mud there. You don't want anything in your mud. See how that's a void right there? Get mud on there. A lot of times your walls aren't straight, especially when someone's put something here like this, because there's no beam, no stud. And we'll float this back in. Real easy. You want it to be flush. You can actually feel, you don't have to put a lot of pressure, but you want it to be flush. We're going to do the same thing. Smooth it out, put it down. Here you see how that's longer? So we're going to put a little more mud. And that will get it to stick. If you play with this too much when it's wet, you're going to have a problem. Something's under here. Remember what I said? Got to get all that stuff off of it, all that dry material, or you're going to have a lump. So, this is what we're going to do. Instead of moving around with it, fooling around, I can feel it right here. What we'll do, we'll just cut that off. Right there. Clean it up. Easy fix. It doesn't take away from any strength that you have there. See it? Perfect. And then we'll put a little mud. We'll skim over it. I don't have my mixing tools with me tonight. Whenever you're doing drywall, I'm real slow, easy, soft on here. Okay? And then, when I come down, you can actually bend your knife slightly just to take that excess down. Real easy. And we don't want to play with it too much. All right? We'll let that set up. Go to the next one. You guys getting the hang of this yet? Put that one in. Same thing. Down. Always go up and away. Okay? Do not do it any other way. You want it tight on that edge. See how good that is? Now, we'll just put a little skim. All right, on to the next one. Pretty much the same thing here. For some reason, I feel like there's something in this mud. Nope, it's the, yep, there it is. I still do have feeling in my fingers. Always fill that void. You can see the void. Fill it. Press a little off on there. Come across, come down. Get back in. All right, feel it for any lumps. Hit it. Up, down, across. Let's do this one. See how that little piece right there? It's not going to bother anything. Just make sure that your edges are tight. You have to, that's why I said at the beginning, get some mud under there. Do not, don't put too much mud on the underneath, because it'll leave like a hump. What we'll do is we'll let this set up. We have to coat this one. When you get used to this, it's not bad. But we'll let this set up, and then we'll come back and put another coat on. All right.